Hello everybody, and welcome back to Shield Studio. I am your host today, Lucky Dragon, also known as Dragon Dad. Hope you're all having a wonderful time. We are back at it with our unique Nuzlocke hardcore called the DEXLOCKE, where we must catch everything on a route. Just so you all know, I'll be kind of hitting the grind for a little bit here, because there is a new entry into our team that we got to make sure we get up to level. So that is what we are going to do right now. Let me get some music going, because if I don't, it's going to be really quiet as I, speed up the time. So let's see, what music shall it be today? There we go. Alrighty, let's do this. I forgot my headphones. And then it's Shift Tab. Pokemon up front, Jormungandr. I'm gonna teach him Dig, because he will not learn a ground move naturally. So gonna get rid of Bind. He will be excellent coverage, because we just need basically that constant coverage of having something bulky to take hits for us. So, and he's very fast. So honestly, as encounters go, like if you do a Nuzlocke of this normally, he's just good in general. So, not a bad one to have. We're gonna get those levels. Hope you're all having a wonderful Tuesday. Goes to show you the power of an Onyx. Barely does anything. But hey, it's something. For those who don't know, I've already caught I have already caught something in all these routes on the last game we were in. So we will be dealing with that, but I wanted to get him up because he'll probably be the one we actually keep. I don't see us keeping anybody else. At least in my opinion, I don't see it happening, because there's that concept of like who's gonna last, because you can't evolve things in this Nuzlocke, for those who don't know. Oh yeah, that's bad. Okay, we're gonna about to say, I forgot that Sonic Boom does 20, so I gotta be careful of those Voltorbs, because it's like a 2-hit shot for my Onyx. That would have sucked. All that time wanting to grind and just taught him a TM, and boom, knocked out by a Sonic Boom. Wouldn't that be ironic? Sadly, Onyx apparently does not have good HP. I thought he had a high HP, but I might have been wrong on that. Does he not? I thought he was a bulky guy in this gen. I mean, I know it's Onyx. Everyone's like, oh, but Onyx is terrible. Yeah, but he's still got a solid defense. It's just when you have those people that do like that, where it's, oh, by the way, I have a static damage output. You know, can't help that. And I like that he has speed. Speed is very rare on a rock type, so it's just good to have that. Plus, since he will never evolve anyway, it's just good coverage. Because eventually we're going to have to get rid of our Geodude, because Geodude is going to become less useful. So down the road, you know, getting to that point. However, until then, the other problem we face, though, is also we have no coverage against the upcoming grass gym. However, I do know there is a place coming up where we can catch an Arcanine, and that is what we will probably use, because Arcanine by himself, without evolving, is not bad. He's a solid encounter. And if we could teach him something like Flamethrower or something, which probably can't, not without paying money for it, but honestly, there's enough ways to make money on the upcoming gambling that we might be able to do it just like that. Because remember, you have to remember, there's no physical special split when it comes to types of moves this time, so him having a special fire type move is not bad. We don't use setup moves. That is a rule we do in all our Nuzlocks. What did you... Oh yeah, you gave us the Everstone for our one dude. There's another thing that'd be nice to have is, you know, a poison type move, but I don't think we get a good poison type attack in this gen. I think that's only in Gen, or in the Gen 3 versions of Soul or Ruby and Sapphire, because you get Sludge Bomb in Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. But I don't think you get that in here. I believe you get Toxic from the poison people. But we'll see. The important thing is, you know, it's a matter of opinion at this point. Like, who's a good encounter for a Nuzlocke you can't evolve people in? Onyx, honestly, is a solid encounter for that situation. Normally, I'd say probably avoid Onyx as your encounter because you can't evolve him unless you have trade. So unless you have a Fire Red cartridge and you can actually trade on it, not a fantastic encounter, but it's not terrible. It's good defense. Like, honestly, he's probably a great encounter for Lance, because most all of Lance's abilities are physical. So he won't have anything too badly that'll hurt him. Because I think all he's got is like Dragon, whatever, Dragon Rush. And I know Dragon is special in this gen, but all of his other moves would be physical. So it's like, you know, at least he has coverage on that. And Rock is super effective on at least the Dragonite. Though it has been so long since I've played these games, I think there's only one Dragonite and the other two are Dragonairs, if I'm correct. The other question is, you know, what else are we going to put in our team down the road? Who knows? Honestly, I really don't know. My hope is that, you know, because we have to catch every encounter, obviously. This isn't a you mess up, you know, oh, you don't get the encounter. So there are good encounters in this kind of Nuzlocke. You just have to be patient. Because eventually down the road, you can get to where you can get a, you know, a Weezing in the wild and a, you know, what do you call it? A Magmar. So eventually you get good encounters that don't evolve. You just have to be patient and wait for them. Like, I think down here is Electabuzz. So that'll be a good electric encounter that doesn't evolve. So there is, you know, good encounters you can get. It's just a pain in the butt to get to them. All right, he is up to somewhat of a comparable level, so I think we're good to keep going down this route. The only thing I will say is probably don't have a good flash situation, so we're kind of going in blind. So it's going to be a little annoying, but nothing we can't deal with. As long as I outrun everything, which I should with Onyx, because, yeah, 42 speed, nothing outspeeds that, so... So we should be okay. All right, where's my music? I could turn that down now. All right, I gotta... There we go. There we go, much better. All right, we don't have cut anymore, do we? Oh, we do. That's right, we taught it to our mole. For those who don't know, we are doing a Yu-Gi-Oh theme. So, do I have any? Did I buy repels? Yes, I did buy repels. My hope is to kind of avoid fights if I can help it, but that's going to be harder to do with the fact that I'm blind. So it is what it is. Ah, here we go. We go down, I believe, and then, yeah, here we go. Where there are trainers, you know you're going the right way. I also think this is where you get rock slide. I might be wrong on that, but... Also, coming up is, well, actually, if I had an Abra, I would go get a Mr. Mime, but the last few chances I had to catch him, I missed it. So, like most Nuzlockes, you still have to run by the rule of, if you miss, or if you can't capture it on that route, you still have to move on. Like, you can't keep trying to catch the same Pokemon. The goal is to try to catch every Pokemon on every route. But obviously there's exceptions to the rule like Abra, or if you kill it. So it has to have some kind of challenge. You can't just, oh no, no matter what you do, you'll always have that encounter. No, you could still accidentally kill it. Wish I had a item I could teach, or I could give to our Onyx, but I don't really want to waste any of these, because they're very good. Well, let's see, what's a good... one. No, because you only get so many berries in this game, so you really don't want to give any away. All right. Oh man, remember the days when, or one in the future, where you can actually just say, "Do you want to have another repel?" Yes, please. Please, more repels. Alrighty. Okay, so... Hello! Hi, Sophie! So glad to see you, as always. We are playing
Hear ye! Let the record show that this viewer was here first!
I'm doing very well, Sophie, especially now that you're here. Ah, an encounter. An unavoidable encounter, no less. I am just doing my usual. I'm playing some Pokemon. Hope you're doing very well this fine Tuesday afternoon for you? I'm not too sure. Early evening, yes, okay. Ah, man. I hate the fact that those actually work on me now. 4:12, oh yeah, so that's like early evening, yeah. Almost 4:20. I always have to question myself because I like most of my jokes are from like American standpoints. I'm like, is 420 applicable in other places, or is that only an American joke? Does anybody else do that? You know, the irony is though, I don't even remember where 420 came from. I feel like it was a Bob Marley thing, but I really can't remember its origin. Oh, they have a Bulbasaur too. Well, my Bulbasaur is better. Ah, you fool. You got rid of Tackle. You should have kept at least one normal type move. I think you can also learn the move tutor Body Slam, which is probably what I'll teach Bulbasaur, just to have that added paralysis. Hey, go Germany. Still illegal in the UK? Well, you know, you guys are probably better off for it, to be honest. I know America's all about legalize it, legalize it. I mean, at this point, it's like, I'm here or there. maybe that's because I don't partake, at least not anymore. So it's like, I'm like, if it's gone, it's gone. No big deal. Though I know the very slim times it's actually used for medical use, the slim times, it actually is helpful, but I know that is not applicable everywhere. So it's like anybody who says, but what about medical use? Yeah, how many people you think are using it for medical use? Let's be fair. If they're saying legalize it, there's only one reason. Because if they're using it for medical use, they can get it. Ah, hello there. Geodude, Geodude. Upside of single stages is they typically, well, typically I say, typically they won't blow up their Pokemon. Ow. If it's the only Pokemon they have. But I say that with a grain of salt because you never know. Hi, Jamster. Good to see you again. It's been a while. I've also been on vacation, so that's also probably why. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I really need to get some better coverage when it comes to this stuff, because I love my Bulbasaur, but he's getting, You're on the legalized team? But for what reason? Legalized for medicinal or legalized for the fun of it? Because I feel like that's the bar people are setting, is like, what's the better version of your argument? I'd argue that using it for medical use puts you in a slightly better limelight than if you were just asking for it for the sake of saying, you know, I want to smoke some weed. Ah, an Onyx. I'm gonna switch now because I'm more likely I can survive an Onyx than the Geodude blowing up on me. So let's put a plant out there now. Oh, dang it. Well, that's not good. I don't like that. I mean, I'm not worried about an Onyx. I'm more worried about the upcoming individuals, especially if I miss. Thankfully, it seems to just be Onyx. He probably has a Geodude in the waitings, though. Because Geodude's the threat, ironically. As long as he does not... Okay, I was going to say, as long as we don't miss. Because I think a Earthquake from that with a Screech will kill me in one hit. That was risky, but I feel like we had no better option, because a lot of my Pokemon are weak to ground. You have many reasons. Okay, well, you know, that's fair. At least you have multiple reasons. Like, that's understandable. See, that's the same thing with me, is I don't even smoke. So it's like, if it ever happens, it happens, but it's not something that's majorly important to me. Okay, if we're gonna run into him, let's just have this guy up front, because clearly that's... Give me my repel back. Aha. I'm not trying to use my starter too much because he's already getting too close to the level cap. But I keep running into these dang stone people and it's making it really threatening. There's a TM guy around here, isn't there? Ah, dang it. Well, at least you're not a ground type user, as far as I know. If I was to get some weed, I'd probably call my father-in-law. My father-in-law would be the guy I would go to. He has all the setup and he grows his own, so if I really wanted some, I could just ask him. Oh, this is gonna take a while. Yeah, but the thing is, you can't stop that. If you switch it from weed, they're just gonna sell something worse. At least those who are just selling weed are just selling weed. I'd rather have weed dealers than crack dealers. See, I'm of the mind of you have to choose your lesser of two evils. You can't get rid of crime. You can reduce it, but you can't get rid of it. And I mean, look at our history of humanity. There's never been a country that didn't have crime in it. I watched this show called Shameless, which I believe started in the UK, actually, and then it came to America with an American cast. And one of the lines I always look at is one of the characters says, I'd rather have this guy on the streets than him being replaced by, say, the, you know, cartels. Because the cartels do a lot worse to you than local gangs do. Like, they're a lot more brutal. So you kind of have to choose your lesser of two evils, like... Like I said, it sounds great in, you know, in words, but in practice it's harder than that. It's not so simple as to say, what if we just had local farmers growing it, because that won't stop the drug trade. In fact, that'll just make the drug trade worse, because then they have to switch to something else to make their money. Because those drug guys aren't going to stop making their money. They can't do that. They rely heavily on their income. They're, you know, they can't get a real job anymore. They've basically put themselves out of that by having a huge criminal record. So what they have to do, here you are. Rock slide. Okay, so you're the one who teaches rock slide. Now here's the question. Do I teach that to my Onyx and just stick with him as my rock type, or wait till later? Because eventually we could probably catch like a Rhyhorn, and I feel like Rhyhorn is better than Onyx. I think you can catch a Rhyhorn in the wild in the Safari Zone, but it might just be a Rhydon. So I don't know if I want to wait. I feel like I want to wait, because I don't want to take that risk. Because that's a really solid move, and I don't want to lose that. That's like really good, like, move tutor move. No, I get the idea is like, you know, yeah, you're taking a income, but that means they have to make up the difference somewhere, and that could be dangerous and hazardous. Oh, this is not fun. Thank you, Sophie. I hope your appointment goes well.
Drink water. Become moist.
No, I agree with that. I definitely think there's flaws in how the system works when it comes to what is and what is not legal. Like the fact that there's no consequence except like minor things for drinking. Now, you can get like worse charges if you're drinking and driving and things like that and causes a death. Those things are punished, but you know, going to work drunk is not punished unless you get caught. So yeah, I definitely agree there's some weird... Oh, hello, Graveler. There's definitely some... Oh, no. Oh, good, he missed. I need a more accurate move. When do I get Giga Drain? That's from this gym, I believe. I hope. Oh. Oh, that's right. It might be Solar Beam. That would suck, but I suppose it is what it is. That's right. I don't even think you get Giga Drain in this game as a TM. I think that's only in Ruby and Ruby and Sapphire. I hate using inaccurate moves. Alright, this next route, I'll be able to get a Arcanine, which will help me get coverage against this upcoming Grass Gym. And then, or not Arcanine, because I can't evolve things. But it'll give me a Growlithe, which is almost as good. And then... I think that's probably... Oh, no, I can... Because I get encounters from everywhere, so once I get the Good Rod, which I think I can get right now, actually. I can go down south and get the Good Rod. I can catch, like, a Gyarados in the wild, too, which would be very helpful. As long as it doesn't kill me. Which it shouldn't, because Gyarados doesn't learn any water moves. Aha, a trainer. An unavoidable trainer. Ah, yes, hash. You ever had a hash brownie? It's weird. Kind of takes away the fun taste of it. Kind of feel like I want to teach Rock Tomb to Jormungand, but I feel like he learns it naturally, or maybe that's just in another gen. Because right now this whole Rockfall is not doing it for me because it doesn't lower their speed or have any other secondary effect. Ah, I've been stunned. It just tastes weird though. It ruins the taste of the brownie. In my opinion. Rage. Nope, no setup moves for me. I don't think it does. I thought it tasted terrible. I thought it really ruined the... Oh, hello, Pidgey. I thought it really ruined the taste of the brownie aspect, and I don't even like brownies. That's the funny thing. I don't like chocolate. I know, crazy. But, so it was even weirder for me to eat it, because I'm like, this makes chocolate taste even worse. I like pancakes. I've never tried the hash pancakes, but I like pancakes. Not with chocolate chips, though. Though my wife did make me chocolate chip pancakes once, and they weren't bad. So it just depends, I guess, on how the chocolate is prepared. And going through this cave in the dark is scary. Do I have any more paralyzed heals? I do not. Well, that's unfortunate. That could come back to haunt me. Maybe if I have him out front, I'll be less nervous, because then I don't throw him into a fight. Ha! Freedom! Aha! Safety! Avoid trainers at all possible. Wait. Jamster, I've never actually asked you, are you in America or are you in another area? Because I know we have a lot of England people, so... I've never actually asked. Denmark. Oh. Well, alrighty then. So we have 3 people from Europe that I know of. We have Sophie, we have you, and we have Zero. Sophie and Zero are from the UK. Wait, save my money because I'm coming to a place where that'll be helpful. So I probably need a couple of great balls in order to catch this growl if I want. Don't need a burn heal. I need to go put the moonstones away because you can't sell them and I can't use them because I can't evolve things. So it's like, why do I even have them? Hi. Yeah, I know they are definitely dirty dealers, dirty fighters. Oh, that's right. And I still have to deal with that damn Alakazam. What's his name has? I have no idea how I'm gonna fight that. All my Pokemon are weak to him. Oh yeah, remember that atrocity, everybody? We had like 2 Pokemon left. That was rough. I need a good psychic sponge, which I can get once I get the flute, but I have to fight the guy before I can get the flute. So I can't even get Snorlax yet, which is a bummer. The Snorlax would be my ultimate saving grace against that, but no. Alright, what do we got? The place we're coming up to is where Growlithe is, so... The Ash trick. I have never heard this Ash trick. Oh, get a Ghastly? Yeah, I don't think that worked out for Ash. I mean, I will be able to get one, but not until after I beat the rival for the next time, and the rival's gonna have a really good team, so I gotta be careful. Yeah, he uses he gets a Gengar, or not a Gengar, a Haunter actually, and then it doesn't help him because it decides to just play around. It's true, he did. That is very true. Stop mocking me with a Vulpix. I can't get that in this one. I get Growlithe. I would have preferred a Vulpix because Vulpix learns Flamethrower at like level 24. Oh, poor choice on your part. That's true. If I can get him to laugh, I might survive. Gamer Rich. Wrong kind of games. Alright. New encounter! I want the guy who can put it to sleep. Because I think it knows Roar, and that would suck. Hopefully he won't use Roar because we're such high level. Because he'll see us as a grass type that he can burn, so... we might bait him into not roaring. Please have Intimidate. Yeah, good. He's the good kind of Growlithe. Come on, Great Ball. Come on, Great Ball. Yeah! I'm gonna name you Flame Swordsman. Because I can. Flame Sword. Good enough. Yes, I did know that. And in fact, I think you were the one who told me that last time I was streaming. Just goes to show I do listen. I gotta go. Oh, I gotta deal with this guy, don't I? Okay, you look like a guy who has electric types, so... Aha, avoided. I am debating once I have enough levels to go and get a Dugtrio, because I have to catch everything on every route anyway. I just don't know when I'll go do that, because Dugtrio is actually quite scary. So... Nothing on this route I can catch anymore. Caught them all. Caught them all. I've caught... Catched? I don't know. The bummer is I can get Eevee now, but... It's just an Eevee. I can't do anything with it. I mean, if it has a decent moveset, but I don't think adaptability exists yet. Pretty sure its only moveset is Runaway. So... It is what it is. And go give this tea to the guy so we can keep going back and forth now without worry. Thank you. Alrighty, and then if I go put someone away, I can go get the Eevee. Yeah, oh yeah, I gotta go get my bike too. I keep forgetting to go get the bike. Probably don't need my electric type, because it can't evolve anyway. And then... Party Pokemon have plenty of ground types, so I probably don't need you. But you're probably more useful than a low-level Machop, so... Though he does have guts, so if I wanted to pull that shenanigan off, I could. Give me my free Eevee. I don't really know if it's going to be of any use, but I'll take it. Alright, what's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fox? What's that thing? I lost my train of thought. What was it called? Darn it. Inari. Fire Inari. So I'll just call this one Inari. Inari Fox, something like that is what it's called, so. Alright. I am kind of bummed I won't be able to get some evolutions, but I feel like I still have a decent team with this. Wow, and ours at 25? I mean, I'll just keep you in for that reason alone. Quick attack, helping hands, and... you're there for a good defense mechanism. Alright, I gotta edit my team now. Because I forgot to change it out. Alright, and then Growlithe. There we go. Now my team on my screen matches. Well, alright. And then I think I can get some encounters from the what you call it? Gym, or the what do you call it? Ah, what's it called? Gambling establishment. But I gotta go get the... Not you. Gotta go get the coin case from this dude over here. Yeah. Why are you telling me all this? $10,000. Dang, I will not have nearly enough. Alright, so I gotta go get a coin case. But I gotta fight you first, don't I? I'm guarding this poster. Go away or else. Okay. Eradicate! Oh, good. I got something I can, you know, deal with that, so... Oh no, a quick attack from Eradicate. Honestly, I would love Eradicate, because if it has guts, that is a solid normal type for this whole game. But sadly, I cannot evolve mine, so I don't think I can catch Eradicate in the wild. As far as I know. Probably can later. Probably a lot of things I can catch later. Wow, from an Onyx. I'm impressed that anyone killed. Even if it was super effective in stab. Where could he have gone? Alright. Can I go get the money case now? Because I know there's some encounter here, but I don't know if I can even use it, is the problem. Because I don't know where or how much I can get. I thought he gives us the coin case. Am I not doing something I have to do? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh no, it's you. That's right, because you're broke. Thank you. Alright, let's go see what we can get encounter-wise. I know we'll have to come back eventually, because we have to catch every encounter, which means we're going to have to save up that money for a Porygon. That's Flamethrower, which I would like, but... Abra? Well, I could get Abra and then go get Mr. Mime. So that's not a bad idea. Clefairy I already have. Scyther would be a really good one, because it doesn't evolve. I need a lot of money, though. So let's just go get Abra and go get Mr. Mime. That'll give me some coverage. Yes, please. I need 200, right? So no reason to spend all of my money right away. All right. Let's go get Abra, and then we'll go get Mr. Mime, which means we have to go through Dig Cave anyway, but not crazy about it. I think I have a guy who will at least make it to where he won't be encountered, because I think I have a high enough level with my starter. So we should be okay, but I think it's level 28, so I might be a little under-leveled. Dark magic. Girl. Dark magician girl. All right, let's go. Let's go do that. I don't think I have to go through Diglett Cave now, though. Do I? Yes, I do, because it's the only way to get back to Brock. Oh, but wait! I have Eevee! Eevee has a runaway, so I'm safe. I need Cut, though, so... Wait, can Arcanine learn, or can Growlithe learn Cut? Or can Eevee learn Cut, which would be even better? I have so many good TMs, I just need good Pokemon to use them on. Nope. Okay, so I need my... I need him in the team. Alright. So in that case, probably move Growlithe for now. Because he won't be very helpful getting there, but... Okay. Now I can go get Mr. Mime. That would be helpful. There's no point in putting a repel on, because if I put a repel on, then I risk getting attacked. But the upside is, I think, unless that's only in the new gens, I think I can go right now and get Psychic right here, which gives a huge boost to the Mr. Mime I'm about to get. So that means Mr. Mime will be a very good encounter. Yes, good. Cool. That gives me a lot better coverage against our upcoming gym fight as well, so Mr. Mime will solve all of our problems. How do I get back there? Oh, I remember now. I gotta go down. It is kind of annoying. Ooh! Ooh, ooh! Once I get the Psychic and get him up to level, I can also go get my fighting type. I can go to get a Hitmonchan or Hitmon whatever. I can't evolve things in this challenge I'm doing, because I wanted to torture myself, apparently. So I can only catch things and then use what I catch. No evolutions. Yeah, it's a bummer. Alright. I got my Abra with me, right? Because I need that. Yes. Alright, and we have Eevee up front who has Runaway. So, we'll be good. Just run through this and hope we don't run into a Dugtrio, because we have to catch it then. Or we just ignore it and we can't catch one in the future. Which would suck, but I'd rather do that than risk dying to a Dugtrio, because a magnitude from that thing will probably kill anything I have in my team. Ah! I can also go get Flash, but that's not going to really help me. Why is Diglett Cave so long? I hate it. Oh, that was scary. I hate doing that. Okay. I'm gonna go down here. Thank you. Yes. Give me Mr. Mime. Bye, Dark Magician Girl. Sadly, you can't catch a Kadabra in the wild, I don't think, in this gen, so there's no point in keeping him. Mr. Mime is just a better encounter. Mimian. Really wish you could change the names of your traded Pokemon. Alright, what do you got? Confusion, Barrier, and Substitute. Wow, that is a really good moveset, actually. Okay. And then if I go down this way, I can get Flash from what's their name? And a Nugget, I believe. Which will be good selling fodder. Which we need money. So it all works out. Yes, you. Yay! We got Flash. Never gonna use it, but we have it now. Because I don't think you need it anywhere else. Ether. Paralyze heal. Okay. Out we go. When does he learn confusion or psychic naturally? Because I don't really want to use my psychic TM if I don't have to. Mr. Mime Gen 3. Yes, he does. At level 43, he learns it naturally. So I could boost that up, but he learns Side Beam at the level cap that we're going to. So I feel like Side Beam will be plenty to deal with what's her name's team, and then we can keep Psychic for, you know, in case purposes. And he learns Magical Leap? That's an odd one to learn, but I'm not complaining. It's a little odd, but hey, it is what it is. Barrier is the one that ups his defense, right? Yeah, we can't use that one anyway, so once we have the ability to remove that, we will. Because that is a setup move. We can't use setup moves. We can use Light Screen and Reflect, but we can't use Barrier. So. Alright. We need to get him up to level, so we are going to do a quick little grind here. But it should go relatively quick.
So hot. Want to touch the hiney?
Hello, Michael. Welcome. Just doing a quick little grind to make sure our Mr. Mime can, you know, be our saving grace against all the upcoming dangers. And I'm still debating if I want to just leave Psychic alone, because Psychic's just too good of a move to just give him randomly. Especially if he dies. Then it's like, oh great, I wasted my only Psychic TM, which I could teach to like Snorlax or somebody. So it's like, gotta, you know, be cautious. You always make an entrance, Michael. I love it. Gotta love that cat. Those prone to seizures, don't look at the screen, because I don't know if all this speed up is causing issues for you. Oh, wait, I can also, while I'm here, get the best fossil for this type of Nuzlocke, because once I get to what's his name, I can turn it into an Aerodactyl. There we go. Put that in the box for now, though. Because once we get to the fire guy, we can get a really good flying rock type for this, so... Deposit... Oh, it's a... Okay, it's not a... Okay, I thought it was a item you had to hold, but no, it's a unique item. Good. That doesn't take up space then. Okay, once he gets to like level 15, we can go take all those trainers on that are on the other route, and that'll grind him up even faster. Because there's also, I believe, there's a trainer with some Beedrills I can go fight a lot, and that'll be really helpful. Because Beedrill gives a ton of XP. Though, no, dang it, come back.